Hello everyone, this is a short video on adjectives and adverbs, and it will show you how to use them and how to form them correctly. So we will start off with the adjectives, and in Dutch an adjective means bijvoeglijk naamwoord. So an adjective says something about a noun, it says something about a person or an animal or a thing. Just like these examples, they live in a beautiful house. So we've got beautiful saying something about house. The house is beautiful. He always writes sad songs. We now know that the songs are sad. So sad, the adjective, says something about the songs. Same as in this glass is breakable. Breakable says something about glass. So an adjective says something about a noun. Okay, so now we are going to focus on adverbs. In Dutch, adverb means bijwoord. We use adverbs when we want to say something about how we do something. So instead of focusing on the noun, like we did with the adjectives, we now focus on a verb. Because with adverbs, you focus on action. So that should be a verb. Verb means werkwoord. So in the first sentence, he explained the exercise carefully. Carefully says something about the verb, and the verb in the sentence, the action, is explained. How did he explain it? He did it carefully. It doesn't say something about the exercise or the noun. Carefully says something about how he did it, how he explained it, because he explained it carefully. So the next sentence is, look at Karen, she eats so slowly. And slowly says something about the way she eats. It says something about the act. So slowly should be with eats. Then the very last one, they lived happily ever after. How did they live? The action, lived, the verb, should belong with happily. So happily says something about lived. So now we are going to focus on how to form an adverb. You might have noticed that adverbs are made from adjectives, but they do have some rules that they have to follow. The main rule, the basic rule that you use in most cases when forming an adverb is you add ly, so an L and a Y. So in this case, slow becomes slowly. Now you use this rule in most cases, though there are some other rules that you should keep in mind. So the second is for adjectives that end in Y, you replace the Y with illy. So happy becomes happily and easy becomes easily. You just kind of delete the Y and add illy. Then some adjectives or adverbs are irregular. So they just change and there isn't really a rule for that, just like with the irregular verbs. The only thing that you can do is just study them and learn them by heart. For example, the adjective good, as in homework, isn't good. Good says something about homework. And then you've got well, which is the adverb. He did well. Well says something about did. And then the last one, some adjectives just stay the same. This is the most easy one, but you can only use it with the ones that do stay the same. So you should also study these. But for example, fast stays fast, high stays high, and long stays long. So now we've come to adjective versus adverb. It's just a recap, a samenvatting. So adjectives, they say something about a person, thing or animal. And they say something about the noun. Zelfstandig naamwoord. Our break was way too short. Short says something about the break. The break was very short. Now adverbs say something about how we do something. So it says something about the verb, the action, verb, werkwoord. She ran very well. She did it very well. She ran very well. So well belongs with ran. I hope you liked this video, and I hope you've learned something about it, and I'll see you around.